A senior advocate of Nigeria, Ebun Olu'S, has accused the Lagos state government of cover-up in the barbaric murder of 22-year-old bus rapid transit passenger Bamise'S Ayonwole. The senior lawyer said the Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu administration must come out clean on the matter and stop criminally packaging the BRT driver and prime suspects in the case. Andrew Knight, who drove the victim when her abduction occurred. Viral video showed that the driver, when apprehended by the Department of State Services, confessed to having raped the deceased, but in a follow-up video in branded government outfit, Knight recanted. Adegboruwa said the Sanwo-Olu government has a lot of questions to answer and therefore urged the Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, to take up the case for justice to be served. The senior advocate made this known in a statement on Tuesday titled Murder Inside BRT. IGP and federal government should take over investigation. The Punch had reported that the police public relations officer in the state, Adekunle Ajishebutu, announced that the driver was arrested on Monday and the dead body was the victim found. According to the PPRO, the suspected ritualist dumped the dismembered and uncompleted remains of the lady on the Kata Bridge by Ogogoro community. Ayonwole got missing while returning to Ota from Aja on February 26th when she boarded a BRT bus with number 240257 going to Oshodi at about 7 p.m. at Chevron bus stop. But people are not saying that it was late in the night. 7 p.m. The victim, who worked as a fashion designer in Aja, spent her weekends in Ota, Ogun State with her sister, had sent some voice notes to a friend when she sensed danger on the bus. Though the Lagos state government has condemned the killing of the young lady, Adegboruwa said events unfolding concerning the murder of Miss Bamise'S Ayonwole are as intriguing as they are worrisome. Following public outcry and media monitoring, the Lagos state government already packaged the bus rapid transfer driver for media interview to give the impression that he was innocent of the crime. He added, some further revelations have now thrown up very serious questions that the Lagos state government must answer if it is not covering up these dastardly acts of daylight murder. In a homicide matter of this magnitude, how can a prime suspect who was declared missing be handed over to government by the security agencies? A video of his initial arrest showed that the driver confessed to having carnal knowledge of the deceased in very remorseful fashion. He was dressed in shabby and disheveled attire, truly reflecting his fugitive status as of the time of his arrest. Who then packaged a crime suspect to turn out clean shaven, dressed in specially designed Lagos state government outfits, and now well tutored to claim innocence to set up the cook and bull story of hijack? Why was Lagos state government romancing a murder suspect, and why was he paraded on a selected media of TV Continental, over which Lagos state has influence through patronage? What is the business of Lagos state in the interrogation of murder suspects? The Commissioner of Police had earlier addressed the press to the extent that the suspect had confessed to the crime before Lagos state emerged with the later James Bond storyline. What interest is the government serving to cover up a clear case of blue murder? Has there been other cases of ritual killings in BRT buses to which the government has become accustomed? Why will a driver whose bus was hijacked and has thus become a victim himself then bolt away for days without reporting to his employer? That's a very big question. Your employee that was trusted with human courage took your citizen who boarded the bus innocently based on trust that it is a government outfit. Your driver allegedly saw the citizen abducted. Your driver drove the bus to you. He did not report the incident but handed over the bus and disappeared. And after public outcry, he was apprehended, and all you do is dress him up for press interview to lie to the public after killing an innocent girl? What kind of government will do this wickedness and expect to earn the trust of its people? It will be a sad day for humanity in general for irresponsible governments to stoop so low to try to cover up a clear case of murder just for public relations. It is unthinkable that Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, that we know would be a party to this nonsense story of hijack, which does not add up at all. It is clear that the Lagos State Police Command cannot be trusted to handle this case, given that it is surrendered a murder suspect still under investigation to the Lagos State government for media packaging. I therefore urge the federal government and the Inspector General of Police to take over this investigation immediately before the case is completely compromised and twisted. Can you imagine? Okay, oh, see them. Any government that could be actively participating in the killing and cover up of innocent youth, the NSAS protest and Lekki Toll Gate bloodshed would of course do what's covering up unjust human life sacrifice for a piece of meat. What they do not understand is the truth that every human life is precious. Even animals are not this bad. One very good way to define this government simply is irresponsibility. The Lagos State government has their handful already in this case. Their complicity is certainly not in doubt. The world will soon be told that the suspect has died in custody. The Lagos State politicians rituals, but that the consortium of Lagos State politicians didn't know of these evil acts is just a lie far away from the truth. Their election is behind the corner. The masses need to not to take any chances, rather extra cautions or to safety of their lives. The promise of justice that never comes. A very bad and wrong move from Lagos State government. The covering up is obvious, very bad PR move. Obviously, they want to protect their BRT businesses. At the end of the story, nothing, I repeat, nothing tangible will come out. It is either is being told to pay compensation or send him to jail. But I bet you, if that is the judgment, these atrocities will surely continue, because they will always believe that one day they will surely come back to their families. But if they are killed in return, I bet you this act will surely reduce the trend and finally quenches. You can imagine. Hey, this one a tired person. Let's hear your opinion, guys, on this. Thank you.